Hello, this is Overlord Nigel and HPK Adam, and we are on Death Egg Act 2, the Deathathon. Yeah, I'm actually calling this the Deathathon. Yeah. Now, back to the hardest level in Sonic and Knuckles, or Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Now, got a trip there? Go get that electric shield. Yep. Now, you do a lot of this stuff. I don't think it really matters which way you turn. There is 3 different routes there. It doesn't matter too much which route you take, because you end up at the same place eventually. I don't think any route's easier than the other one, to be honest. It's all bloody hard. And involves a lot of dying. Now, the trick is actually to wait until, and when you realise this later, wait until it stops, then jump, and then... yeah. Yeah, then basically you just jump in. All that for life. Yep. Mind you, we need them later. So it looks like we've got 44 lives at the minute. You know how many is left at the end. Yeah, keep watching the end, because you are probably going to laugh. I know I did. Well, I did it afterwards anyway. I think if I laughed at the time, I might have been skewered with the microphone. Blunt way. Anyway, one thing you haven't said about is gravity and switching in Act 2. Just to make things even better for you. Yeah, basically it's a disorientation tactic by Robotnik. I still say she just made everything spiked and just had floating bandits, but you know, the floating bandits are there, why not the spikes everywhere? We run out of budget? Yeah, probably. He built a Death Egg that originally was so shoddy he blew a pad up and it fell out the sky. I still think it was bad Italian workmanship. Plumbers. Italian? Blame the plumbers. It's always their fault. Oh, for a fire lightning shield. Got a life. Thank you, Tails. You are completely useless. We didn't get it though. Shouldn't still there. Got the repeat. Yep, back to this and things. Yep. Now this is the Deathathon. As you can see, down again. Now this is really easy to die in. You know, this is quite difficult because you get thrown along the pad. You have virtually no control of Sonic at that point. You're just struggling against the pad thing to make sure you don't go to spikes on one side of the wall. Yeah, you get thrown into the spikes. Gets launched at you. Yeah, so you try to jump that. And you get luck out. And I know why not just left this song still. Because of that. Because I die again. Somewhere else. Pretty silly. And then you got to do this all over again. And this is a very, very difficult part of this. Yeah, very difficult level. It is vicious. You can see why I'm calling it a Deathathon, because this is... 11 lives gone? Yeah. This is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I actually slow down later once Adam's got past it properly. Because he gets past all this lot, and then someone else kills him. I don't know what kills me now. Myself now, but you get up here, you get through all this lot. Oh yeah, I know what happens. And it's Tails! Tails kills me. Because those things change depending on the position. Now if there's too much weight on them, they fall out the sky. Yep. So we're back here again. We're back to dying in this section again. Now, this is... A lot of this is just luck, but, yeah, you do have to get lucky to get through this section. Yeah. Still going fast, I'm gonna die again. Yeah, you die. I don't like that. I don't like knowing that I'm already gonna die again. Well, I don't know, because it's the end of the bit. I think I actually... When you get to the point where you can't go back or something, I think. I can't remember now. Oh no, I die again because Tails does the same thing again. Yeah. Yep. Tails causes too much weight and I die again. So more deaths later. Yep. This is actually getting quite brutal. 24 4 lives? Here we go.
25. We're
25.
lost about 20 lives. 19 lives at this point.
Yep. And I think since I've actually gone back to normal speed, this is how you actually do it.
Very cautiously.
So yeah, just take it very slow.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. If you do it slow on those barrel bits, you're going to die.
Yeah, just be very careful, at least.
My advice is not to have tails.
Or at least have someone else playing Tails. 'Cause Tails can just fly off and be up and go.
Yeah, you could try and take you up and save you using the barrels, or you could just take the platform and die. Which at this point is pretty much what you wanted Tails to do. Fuck off and die.
Yeah, just a shame the 25 bus does not appear on this death egg. Now at this point I actually thought you were going to die again. Sorry for the lack of confidence in that one, but
Yeah, I know, with Tails around, I'm not surprised I didn't either.
now this one, as you see,
yeah,
just
got
make
through.
it.
And there we are.
Yep.
Finish point. Then starts with I know I died.
Yeah, I don't think I actually do any more speeding up, boys. I mean, we did just take out like 5 or 6 minutes.
Me dying. So this video is already double the length it says up there. Oh no,
Yeah.
we've got times this time. The time was upside down, we get the countdown. Oh, we're frozen all together.
Yeah.
And that's a bit weird. Oh, well, I'll
Carry on.
have to guess that we're still moving so we can hear it, we just can't see it now.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to our video player.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
There we
go.
are. We're back.
We're back with
We're back with you. I don't know where you were, but we're back.
Yep.
And I apologise for these little mishaps. Unfortunately, I am using a laptop that is not built for this. If you happen to have a laptop that is built for this, going spare, and you don't want it anymore, feel free to PM me.
MacBook Pro with Final Cut Pro on it, with Final Cut Suite with great.
Yeah, much appreciated. Yes, we're begging. We are desperate.
Yeah. So anyway, continuing on away from the what we're doing.
But yeah. Right, this doesn't really get anything really extra interesting happen. It's mostly just continuing following platforms and stuff. As you can see, we are playing this very, very cautiously. Because, obviously after the death-a-thon earlier, we're being very careful. Here we are back in the special bonus zone.
Shame it's not the one that gives me a shield. Oh well.
Continue, not that we actually use it in the end.
No, I don't use any continues in the end.
But yeah, as you can see. Oh, death egg.
Boss time.
Now, this is the death ball.
Yep.
Get it right in the end. He's a ball.
Death.
So it takes ages. Now the trick is, the death ball will throw out these little
Robots.
yeah, little really
Spiky turtle robot things.
You can't actually hurt him because he's got the shield that's always in your location.
Oh, video's missing again this second.
But don't ask me why it's doing that. I think it's because our program was struggling. We had been recording like 3 hours at this point. But no, you got to get it so that they hit him underneath, because when you go up, the gravity changes.
See, that would have been perfect if it didn't blow up when
Yeah.
they activate the spinning thing.
Yeah, sadly, after a while, they do explode. It's a sort of timer-based thing. But there you go.
That's how you do it.
One example.
Unfortunately, I also get hit because of it.
I think it's only, yeah, when they blow up, they just spend at the spike shield, so you've got to be very, very careful. Of course, if you hit him from above, it doesn't do any damage.
They have to hit them with the spikes, basically. Begs the question why the spikes fly off afterwards, but
well,
question left unanswered.
Love you, Sega, but you do make some silly mistakes.
Yeah, spend too much money on the Dreamcast.
Yeah. That's a story for another day, I think.
I'll go over who we screwed who over and buying Dreamcast stocks.
But yeah. This goes on for a little while. It's not too much longer.
I try and keep my rings as long as I can, but I lose them all.
Sadly.
I was trying to save the rings up for the next part of the boss because at the moment rings are useless to you. Well, they're not useless, they keep you alive, but
yeah, because the next bit is the final boss. Now we're actually going to cut it here because the final boss and the last level, the Doomsday Zone, actually is practically a level in itself.
Doomsday Zone can be, yeah.
So yeah, we decided to cut it there and make the last thing the last episode. So
final boss.
Yep.
Ha ha ha.
So I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you learnt something. Sure we did.
You can learn how to die many times.
Yeah, how to die a lot. If you enjoyed this, press like, comment, and subscribe. That's also us on Facebook, Overlord Nigel. So in the end, I hope you enjoy yourself and see you later.
Goodbye.